Hello everyone, welcome to Dorothy Chia Piano, where I talk about all things piano teaching and piano learning. Today we're going to address the learning problem that some students face regarding knowing where things are on the keyboard. So we're talking about keyboard geography. So, keyboard geography takes a long time to master, especially with beginner students. So the younger age that they start with, the longer time it takes for the student to master the skill of where things are. So I'm talking about the average beginner that's like 4 years old, 5 years old at the piano. So there are 5 reasons why some students are better at keyboard geography and others struggle with it. Reason number 1, if the student started not on an 88 key piano, but on a smaller size keyboard. So this can actually create future problem where the student have a poor grasp of where notes on the page are and how to find it on the piano keys that is in front of them. Alright? Problem number 2 is the choice of learning materials, especially at the beginning stages that the teacher uses with the students. Now, if things are progressing too quickly, or things are not progressing methodologically, or the student do not have a good progressive understanding of notes on the page, rhythm, pulse, and where things are on the piano, then when they go on from one level of playing to the next tier of playing, sometimes there will be a struggle in finding out where things are because of poor reading skills and poor reading strategies. So very important, I find that with beginning piano teachers and beginning piano students, it's very important that you lay a very strong foundation where reading is strong, so that when the materials or repertoire gets harder, the student have a strong foundation of knowing where things are on the keyboard so that they can focus on other things that they are learning on the page. Point number 3, lack of practice. A lot of students all over the world struggle with finding time for piano practice. So sometimes it's a lack of a practice routine. If the student practice sporadically, as and when they feel like practicing, they might practice only once a week, or they practice each time they sit down and practice, they practice for too short a period of time. So there isn't enough repetition for things to sink in. So lack of practice can also create the problem of students not grasping where things are on the piano, especially when they are learning harder pieces later on in their life. Point number 4, talent. I must say that some students have an innate ability to remember and maneuver around the piano much better than others, and I would attribute it to spatial intelligence. It's one of the type of intelligence that is inherent and inborn in some people. So a lot of sports people, footballers, people who engage in activities that require kinesthetic motion, if they have the good spatial intelligence, they will find that anything to do with movement and remembering where things are, they have a better grasp of that skill. Technique. I find a lot of students playing with very soft fingers. Now, if they do not firm up the grip, there isn't a muscular memory of how things look on the page and how it feels under the fingers. So a lot of it is brain to hand and eyes to ears, how interconnected this is in the particular student's learning. So if you have a good technique foundation, then you will associate certain patterns that you see on the page with a certain feel that under the fingers when you're at the piano. So there you have it. These are my 5 points why some students struggle more with remembering where things are on the piano, and even though they repeat 10 times, nothing goes into their memory. I hope this has been helpful. Perhaps in future I will make videos to address each of these problems and how to fix them. So till the next time, do remember to subscribe, like, and follow up with my next video. So till then, bye bye.